You... you don't know where I come from?
And here I thought I was bad at being social. Oh, I don't know. I just saw you there on the floor 15 minutes ago or so. Yes, I count time, by the way. Plus, we barely even know each other. Alright, time to ask her about why she hugged me. I don't even know why you randomly hugged me, for God's sake. I guess that previous line wasn't really necessary. Like, what was that even for? I get it if you're just a really polite girl. And if it's because you're like that, then I apologize beforehand. This is all just weird to me and all.
You really don't know me, do you?
What? What is she on about? Monica, seriously. What do you exactly mean by that? I mean, what exactly do you mean by that? I never met you before in my whole life. So what is your deal with this words? Eh, I just simply can't understand.
Scientist?
Yeah?
Why? Why don't you know me?
There she goes again. Why don't people ever just get straight to the point?
I thought you knew about what happened. Things I've done.
I'm at a complete loss here. What things? And what do they exactly have to do with me? Seriously, I am asking so many questions, and yet I barely keep getting any answers. Monica gets up from the couch and looks at me with a sad expression. Oh great, where is this going?
I am sorry for saying all these things to you. But soon enough, the answers will reveal themselves. The only thing I can say is, I went through some things lately. Stuff that made me end up running away from where I lived before. It was torturous back there, a place that I don't ever want to return to. And well, I ended up here.
Okay. She could have just went anywhere else, but somehow she stumbled upon somewhere around here. Went inside this apartment block out of many, and chose to be in my apartment and fall onto the floor. And hug me, someone who she never saw before in her life. Monica is a really kind girl. Yeah, that's what she is. Fuck, is she actually crying? I can feel her tears on my lab coat. There are much more kind-hearted people out there than me, and yet she's right here hugging me again. She very much looks like she went through a lot.
I've been waiting for so long. And now I finally found someone like you. I don't know if I can ever forgive myself, but you're here. You're finally here hugging me.
This feels so weird, yet I can't help but let her continue doing so. Well, Monica, I don't exactly what you've been through. I think you've... Or no, I don't know exactly what you've been through. I keep mixing up where the exactly is in this sentence. Nor do I know what you actually did, and like I said many times, we never met before. But, I'm here if you ever need me. I know it's not much, but that's all I can say, really.
And it means a lot to me coming from you. You know, scientist, I wish someday we could go somewhere. A nice place where we can get to know each other more. Just, please, don't you ever leave me again. I can't take it anymore. My loneliness.
Again? What? Well, she did say I'll get the answers to my questions. Hopefully it won't be long before they do. Monica, I can't promise you that. But what I can promise is that I'll try to be a nice person to you at least.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You do know that I love...
Huh? What was I saying before? Oh shit, she almost fell again. Thankfully, I caught her this time. Jesus, Monica, are you alright? No response? She must be unconscious or something. I put my finger on her neck to check if I feel a pulse. Yeah, she only collapsed, nothing serious. Wait, where do I have to put her now? I frantically look around my apartment. Guess the couch is good enough. I mean, I do have to sleep as well, so it's the best option for her. I managed to carry Monica and lay her down on the couch. Well then, I guess she's sleeping here tonight. Although I don't think Daniel's gonna take this news too well, which is obvious. I mean, we literally got a stranger sleeping here now. Or maybe a friend of mine? Wait, no, what am I even saying? I must be tired. It is 10:49 p.m. after all, in precise CET time. And I'm talking to myself out loud again. Great. I need to get rid of that habit. Fucking hell. Soon enough, an all too familiar smell enters the living room. Damn it, Daniel, you and the weed you smoke, I don't know why you call that a fag. I swear I'll never get all these British slurs even after knowing you for 3 years. Just as I said that, I hear him shouting from the kitchen.
Wouldn't it be better if you just come into the kitchen instead of mercilessly shouting from over there?
An interesting choice of adjective. Well, you ain't wrong about that. I head to the kitchen. Crap, forgot to remind Daniel to get a new light bulb when he went out shopping today. And just as I expected, I see him leaning on the kitchen counter smoking. Also, when will these crickets ever shut up?
Hey there.
Hi, gosh, what a day today. A random girl getting in here was the last thing I was expecting.
Same over here. Did she finally leave or something? Never coming back, perhaps.
Well, you're not going to like this, but Monica's actually sleeping on the couch right now.
You have got to be kidding.
Not joking at all. I am serious about that. She just suddenly collapsed onto me, and had to put her on the couch in the living room.
Great. Just great. If I were you, I would just thrown her out.
You really didn't know how to pronounce would've? Daniel, that's dangerous. Not as in a danger for her, mind you, but what if they find us again?
Well, hear me out. It'll be easier for them to find us if we don't get rid of her.
You don't know that.
She could be a spy for all I care.
Well, I don't blame you on that part. Let's try and do it this way. If Monica starts acting strange around us tomorrow, not long after she wakes up, we kick her out of here with no second chances. She can go back crying to that shitty organization. But from the little time we talked, she seems like an alright person. There is always a chance that she ain't a spy, even if it's slim.
Still,
Wait! Oh, see, even you get caught off reading your lines sometimes, Mr. Guy. The risk is an idea just popped into my head. Hear me out. I remember Monica saying something about wanting us to go somewhere. To get to know each other better or something. I can study her moves and shit. And if she does anything fishy, well, I got a trusty old gun in my lab coat. It can disintegrate particles. Although it's not tested yet. What do you think?
That's actually not a bad idea, for once.
Ah, since when did I have bad ideas to begin with?
Oh, I don't know. When you wanted to do remote genetic improvement on humans, but instead some ended up with monstrous limbs or even became vampires for some reason. Also, a coffee machine that somehow produced crappy brownies instead. Oh, and you also done a poor man's version of a water filter. Pretty sure Africa loved it. Just utterly crappy
Oh no, he was cut off. Crappy ideas that never worked to begin with. Eh. Yeah, alright, I get ya. You didn't need to be that harsh.
Harsh. I was just stating the facts. Anyways, back onto our plan on what to do with that bitch. Or female. Whatever.
It says female. Yeah, we don't even know where she came from. The things she told me, it's like she came from a horrible place. Maybe that describes why she's being extra nice, but that doesn't make sense at all.
I don't know, scientist. I accepted your decision to let her stay, because I thought she was leaving after a bit. Not fucking sleeping here.
I mean, like I said, she passed out. What can we do apart from throwing her out? Let her sleep here, of course. Besides, what have we got left to lose? We've switched departments dozens of times now to stay away from them. We ain't staying in this one for long as well.
Alright, never mind. Let her sleep then. It's late and I'm real tired right now. Can't be asked to have another argument. Let alone one about a girl. Also, I can't believe this apartment has a fridge here, and in the living room. Weird shit.
I know, right? The hell's the purpose of having two of these things?
I don't know, nor do I care. Anyway, see you tomorrow.
And just like that, he went to sleep. I really do need a proper sleep schedule instead of staying up all night researching science stuff. But you just said you were tired like 10 minutes before 11. You know what? I'll sleep now. My phone buzzed. I finally lay down on my bed after this weird day. Or rather, the floor. It went by normally at first, continuing development on the teleportation bracelet and decrypting communications from the organization. I hope it will last at least a week, because I am getting tired of moving to a lot of apartments. But if there is one thing that I never expected to happen today, I look over to Monica, who's sleeping soundly. It's her. Title drop. This random girl appearing seemingly out of nowhere. If I had the chance, I would have been able to throw her out with no problem at all. But instead, she hugged me instantly, washing away any logical thought I had during that moment. She really made this something. Made this day weird. No, actually, she made it a bit interesting, I think. It's been such a long time since I actually talked to a girl. I think the last time I talked to one was 3 years ago? Yeah, it's been that long. I hope that girl's doing well. Monica, though. She's interesting. I don't think I ever met a girl like her. A girl hasn't talked to me like this in so long. It actually feels, nice. People always stayed away from me, just because Daniel is always there by my side to protect me. Bullying and tempting me to use one of my inventions to harm them. Always thinking that we're going to make their lives hell. Thank God I dropped out of school. I hated that place. As if my life isn't bad enough already anyways, so not going there anymore relieved me a bit. And now there's Monica. She thinks I'm an alright person, even though she admitted at the beginning that I ain't of the friendly type. You know, I think I've been too harsh with her for nothing. Sure, I still don't know how she came here, but like she said, the answers will come. But, well, I've been rambling to myself too much lately. It's better if I just sleep. I know you can't hear me, Monica, but, good night. I think there were more words, and then it bugged out a little bit. Oh.
When did you meet Monica? Did she ask you to be in a relationship with her? How do you feel about it?
I saw her there. She was there for a split second. Day 2! Her friendship. Well. What did it say before it ended? I think I saw her smile a little. And then that cutscene played. Hey! Sleepyhead! Come on, wake up, wake up! You are one heavy sleeper. Can't say I tried. You need to know about something. You can't just stand there and do nothing, you know. Come on! There were more words there! Just wake up already, for God's sake! Ah! Who the hell was talking to me in that dream? And better yet, where am I?
You're finally awake.
Oh right, I fell asleep on the bus. And I wake up to Monica sitting next to me. Why do buses always play elevator music, by the way?
It took a few attempts, but hey, it worked. You really do like sleeping, don't you?
Heh, well then. And whose fault is it for forcing me to wake up really early in the morning and dragging me out here?
Well...
Say that again? I must not be hearing correctly over here.
Alright, it was me. You didn't have to be like that about it.
Well, Monica, that's how I roll.
You do know that you told me that like a billion times now, right?
Actually, 86 times. Can't blow things out of proportion now, can we?
You sure do like to calculate things, don't you?
Well, that's what I always do. You just noticed that? Monica randomly burst out laughing. Did I expect that? Maybe. Maybe not. What was even funny about what I said anyway?
Oh my god, I just can't keep a straight face and pretend to be serious around you.
Well, what the hell can I do about that?
Nothing, of course. It's just you're really funny to me sometimes.
Well, I'm surprised you find me like that and not an unlikable guy.
Why would I? Ever since we met, you were and are a fun person to talk to.
Some of these sentences could really use commas, man.
I mean, why else would I go somewhere with you? We've been doing that for the past few days.
I thought this was day 2!
Plus, this is the first time we went out without the need for your friend.
Well, I did have to convince him multiple times that nothing will go wrong.
Not saying that I hate him or anything. He's just... how do I word this? Difficult to talk to.
Yeah, like I said before, he's harsh around new people. You could say we simply have trust issues.
I can see that. But I guess it's best for me not to delve too much into it, right?
Yeah, you better not. It's best for... It's best you don't know at a... Uraj! Christ, I forgot that driver likes to shout a lot.
Mind translate that for me like usual?
Basically, we arrived at our stop, Monica.
Oh, I see. Well, let's hop off then. Hop off, rather.
What, you expected me to hop off from the window?
No, geez, of course we go out through the door.
I was just messing with ya. This elevator music sickens me. He wants us to get out, and I suggest we get our asses off as quick as possible before he throws a tantrum.
All right. It's better if we do that then.
Monica and I quickly head out of the bus, with the driver giving us a dirty look. Bus drivers here can be really weird sometimes. We're at the beach! And thus we got off. Finally, a breath of fresh air. Didn't know I really needed this until now, goddamn.
Aha. Well then, scientist. A breath of fresh air is always good every once in a while.
During this time, I'd usually be stuck in my room, continuing on whatever invention I am making. Why did I try to read that as intervention? But, well, look where I am now.
Out with me, of course.
That's only because you forced me to.
So say, where are we going today?
Traffic's unusually real busy right now. It's usually pretty quiet during the day, so I guess something is going on, I don't know. So, I say we just go for a stroll right now and see where we go. That okay for you? It better be, because I ain't wasting all my fucking energy debunking what place she wants to go to.
Of course it's okay.
Ah, she seems eagerly excited.
What is this place called again?
It's called Marsascala. You told me to choose where to go, so I thought that we come here. It is a nice village despite the weird traffic going on right now.
Ah, I see. So what are we waiting for? Let's go.
With no time to waste, she suddenly starts walking. Wow, Monica sure is quite energetic today. I am that energetic when I get inspired on a new idea. I am that energetic when I get inspired on a new idea. Okay. And then not even leave the apartment for weeks finding a way on how to create said idea. Finally, testing on random people is the best part for me. I do need to calculate results after all. Wait, where is Monica? Oh god, does she even know I'm still standing here? I spot her walking alone up ahead on the pavement. Oh, hey, wait up! Jesus, she's gone that far while I was here thinking.